sitting down here with head coach Tracy Smith of the Indiana baseball team. Coach, the college baseball season has long since been over, but the professional ranks are still going strong, and a number of Hoosiers are doing very well in the pros, particularly Josh Fagley.
Well, yeah, I just got a text message from him the other day that he got bumped up to AA, and he's finally healthy now, which is a good thing, and he can get back on track and get in a groove a little bit, because there's no doubt that he's one of the best that's ever worn our uniform, and the Sox are lucky to have him. And also an interesting thing that happened, not a lot of people know about it, but the trade that happened with the Chicago Cubs, Mike Fontenot straight up for former Hoosier Evan Crawford. And I think what was the interesting piece of all of that was they were also considering two players in that deal, and the other one, ironically, was Jake Dunning, another Hoosier. But at the end of the day, it ended up being a straight-up trade for Fontenot for Crawford. So I think that's going to be a good thing as well.
While the Hoosiers aren't playing in an Indiana uniform, a lot of the Hoosiers are in summer ball throughout the country. And talk about the importance of playing in summer ball and how it can help when they get into the IU uniform.
Well, we approach it a couple different ways. Certainly one from a development standpoint, that kids are off playing some of the best competition in the country, and highlighted, I guess, this year for us with Alex Dickerson and Team USA, and having gone out and played in the Cape, which was one of the premier summer leagues in the country, and then Alex departing there and his Team USA experience. But we send guys all over the country. As I said, it is part development, but it's also, it gives guys a chance to go to other areas of the country, other areas of the United States that they wouldn't normally be had it not been for the vehicle of baseball to get them there. So we feel it's an important thing, not only from a baseball standpoint, but also a cultural experience, and that just helps the kids. They come back and broaden their horizons. So I'm a big believer in summer ball.
On a personal level, you took a baseball trip down to the Dominican. Talk about what that was about and what that was like for you.
Well, in short, it's life-changing. I mean, it really was. I was really skeptical, going down to begin with, but having a chance to go down there and see what that culture is, and just like our guys and sending them off in summer ball, it did the same thing for me. I just regret that I'm 44 years old and seeing it for the first time, but I jokingly have said our guys are going to be mad that I went, because it has forever changed my mindset on work ethic and what it means to be committed, and just really how fortunate our kids are in the United States, and how fortunate people are in the United States that we have so much. And so I don't want to hear any complaints about facilities, equipment, any of that stuff after witnessing what I witnessed for a week. But it was a life-changing experience, and something that I look forward to doing again if I get the opportunity.
Summer, sadly, is coming to an end, and that means that the fall is approaching. What's the schedule for your team this fall?
Well, the guys will be getting back next week, reporting back to campus. Freshmen move in, and then we'll give them a week or so off before we start getting after them. They'll have a ton of meetings, but we'll start our practice September 12th. We'll run through the middle of October, concluded with our red and white, or our cream and crimson series, which will be that middle week in October. So it's a great opportunity for people to get a look at our team. It's going to be a competitive fall, simply because we've got a lot of kids, and we're going to pare the roster down, and it's just going to be a lot more competitive, I think, this fall, because if you think back to last season, we had kind of a letdown on the mound, and we thought we really improved that this fall, and so there are going to be some competitive battles going on, particularly on the mound, if you go up to Simbauer this fall.
Talk about that incoming freshman class. A lot of talented guys coming in, and certainly a lot of freshman pitchers are going to be wearing the IU uniform for the first time.
Well, as I said, I mean, we just, we led the Big Ten in hitting last year. We just didn't do a real good job of shutting people down. Combination of things, we lost a lot of guys in the draft. We had some injuries. Blake Monar goes down the first weekend. That really hurt us. So we battled through it, and not taking away what the effort of some of our guys last year. But the reality is we have to get better on the mound, and that's something that we went out and we feel we did a very good job of getting some quality talent. It's going to be fun, but these guys are wearing a college uniform for the first time, so you don't know what they're going to do until they're here. But I would anticipate our pitching will be better this year.